Alright, looks like I'm live on the internet. Windier than I expected. You can hear the wind blowing through the trees. So the bees are not flying. It's warm. We got a few dead bees down here, which is normal. Let's see here. Yeah, they're dead. Anyway, I've got some protein patties, what some people call pollen patties. This is protein for the bees to make royal jelly to help the queen lay eggs and raise baby bees and all kinds of fun stuff. And yeah, then I got my smoker, but I don't think I'm going to need it. Okay, that's a good number of bees. I'm just going to, really not much to see here, but there's a clump of bees right down there, and I'm going to give them this protein patty. I'd like to, there's some bees flying over there. I'd like to smoke the bees just a little bit to get them out of the way, but that smoker ain't working, so we're just going to go without it. There we go. There's a bunch of bees. Oh, okay, they're going to be not happy. That's it. Okay, that's it. I give them protein patty. Whoops. This is a good video on what not to do. And this is an odd setup. There's people will probably look at that and say, what is that? That's not an inner cover. And you'd be right. It's not an normal inner cover. But it doesn't matter, because the bees don't care. And it works. The bees are healthy, they're dry, they got lots of food, they got some protein to make some baby bees, all kinds of fun stuff. Oh, looky there. There's some bees. Look, those bees do not need anything. Just for fun, I'll take the top off because it's not too cold right now. And I'll just show you all the honey that's in this hive. There's the bees, but you can see down here. See that? That's honey. All that over there is honey. So these bees are just now starting to break up through the bottom, over the top bars. But they've been living down in that hive all winter. And they've got a ton of honey. And that's a little pollen patty in the middle there. And that's just going to help them make some baby bees later on in the spring. And spring might happen as early as a month from now. That's usually when whoa, what's going on here? So these guys are coming out for a cleansing flight. Let's see. And they're usually pretty gentle at this time of, when they're doing this kind of thing. They'll land on you. Let's see if I can get a bee to land on me. Come on. I'll probably get a bee to poop on me. That's not hard to do. So they're just coming out for cleansing flights, which is pooping flights. Come on. Woo! Come on, here we go. Anyway, I'll come back to them. I'll let them get out and have some fun. Now, let's go see what's going on up here. There we go. Come on, focus, you camera. Come on. Focus. Is there a reason this camera won't focus? Come on. Come on. Alright. Oh, there he goes. So I think I gave these guys some sugar. But I don't take very good notes, so I don't really remember. So let's take a peek in here. Oh, okay. Yeah. Too bad this camera, it seems like the autofocus just goes kaput once I go over the live stream. It's a bit windy, I don't like this. Okay, that's a lot of bees. These bees, I think, are, I think they might be a little low on honey. I'm just going to take a really quick, I'll just get them a little poof. This is all gone wacky here. I don't think any of that smoke went in. Oh yeah, they got honey. Yep, that's honey. I'm gonna give them a pollen patty too, because I gave them a pollen patty, I don't know, maybe a month ago. I can't remember now. And we're eating through it, so I'm just gonna give them another one, just for fun. I think you have more snow there than in the south of Finland. Probably. It seems that we have, I mean, Iceland has less snow than us. Okay, that's not the greatest method of putting on a protein patty. I just put it on, I'd rather just scoot them out of the way a bit, but anyway, I didn't squish, I don't think I really squished anybody. But they're doing good. They're eating that other pollen patty, that's sort of fragments of it right there. And they got lots of honey. So, cool. So if they start making baby bees, or if the queen starts making baby bees, I don't think it'll be, I can handle it, basically what I'm saying. I don't wrap my hives. I don't keep them really warm all winter, and I don't feed them a lot. I don't like the effects of that, which gives you gigantic clusters coming into the spring that are ready to swarm. I just don't like dealing with swarms or swarmy hives. I know it's great for honey production and all that jazz, but I'm just don't want to deal with it. I just want to enjoy the bees without worrying about swarms. So, getting a windy mic. This is my pillow. Okay, something's going on. This is on top of this. There's a lot of small fragments of dust in that pillow, and it's sort of leaked through. It kind of didn't work out. It's okay. That's not. It's not the greatest. Okay, let's just take a quick peek. See if these bees are in a good or cranky mood. And it's easy to gauge that right away. Okay. All right, let's just take a look at the honey there. Yep, they got honey. Let's see if I can see. That's honey. So that's a frame of honey. That's really, really nice. See that? That stuff bulging out? That's honey. There's the bees starting to come up. But they've got honey over on this side. And they're clustering on this side, probably because that's where I get the sun. There's the sun over there. So this is the warm side of the hive. It's fun to use a smoker in the wind like this. It's not too windy, but it's too windy because like you try to go, whoops, try to go, like there's the smoke just blowing all over the place, right? It's not blowing into the, so there it is. I just put in the pollen patty. I smoked them, and you can see they're out of the way of the pollen patty. And they're coming up, and so there you go. There's a bunch of bees. And if you go down here, you can probably see the cluster. Yeah, you can. I can. This camera probably doesn't pick it up, but there's a bee right there. There's a bunch of bees right there. And I can get this cord. Oh, yeah. Yeah, and they're there too. Can you see them? So the cluster is like, it's right here. Like it's starting to, you saw them breaking above the top bars right there. See, so that's just the top of the cluster. And they're not freaking out. They're not like starving. So they're just sort of, you know, milling about. When they start to starve, you just see all the bees up top. Anyway, so yeah, the bees are sort of clustering right here. Looks like they're clustering right here, and at least going to this side. So they're probably just like hanging out on this side because this is the warm side. And they're doing good. I think they have honey down below, but they moved up quickly this winter. And I think they just left a lot of honey down below, and sometimes they don't have enough sense to go down and get it. So anyway, I paint my hives black instead of wrapping them. And that does absorb a little bit of heat, gets them going just enough to break cluster so that they can get to their honey, but not so much that they're active and eating through all their honey. So that's working. I don't think this would work if I had my hives in a location that wasn't as sheltered as this, but it works well in this location. Location. That's That's what the beekeeping is. They look okay. I'm going to try this later on in the spring with the proper camera setup and all that, so that I can get into some deep beekeeping and do it live. Like really dig into the hives and stuff. But anyway, it worked. Okay, I'm going to try to shut this down now. So that's it. Beekeeping in Newfoundland today. I don't even know what the date is, so see you later.